Hello friends, I'm so happy spring is here. I want to give a special welcome to my new friends and my friends who are returning. Welcome back. I'm so happy you have joined me today. We are at the Lowe's Garden Center checking out what they have new in stock. Okay, so look what they have here in front of us. We have a lot of spring bulbs. We have hyacinth, tulips, daffodils. So in front of us, look at this beautiful yellow and orange daffodil for $14.98. Look at that, friends. And I love the container it comes in. So if you didn't have a chance to do bulbs in fall, you can pick up some right here. Look at this beautiful tulip, so pretty. And then behind here, we have the red hyacinth for $14.98. And then we have more tulips. And as you can see inside, they are in a nursery container, so you definitely can reuse these planters. And friends, the bulbs, they're normally hardy down to zones 2 or 3, meaning that if you plant them in your garden, they will come back for you. Or if you plant them in a planter, just make sure you leave the foliage on and let they dry out, and then you trim that off, and then you can replant them in fall season for the following year. Okay, do not throw your bulbs away. And over here, we have more purple hyacinth for $7.98. And I love when they're peeking out the top. I love seeing that. Look at that, friends. And it looks like this comes with 3 in the container. And I love that Lowe's matches the container with the bloom colors, right? So here we have the red tulip, and the container is supposed to be red. So I love that they do that. And then moving over here, we have yellow tulip for $7.98, and it looks like you probably get maybe 7 in there. So if you decide to purchase these, check and see which one has the most. Obviously you want to pick the one that gives you the most, right? And then we have the purple tulip for $7.98 also. And friends, look at these small little ones here. So here we have purple hyacinth for $2.98. You only have 1 in these smaller containers, but I love the idea behind these containers. If you want to make a spring planter, you could pick up a few of these and mix them up, right? Or if you have some tall shrub in your planter, you can tuck some of these blooms right in the pot. And here we have crocus for $2.98. And remember, with most of your spring bulbs, they do prefer full sun. So I do appreciate the difference in sizes here. If you want to add to a planter, or if you want to plant directly in the ground, you have several options. And then up here we have more yellow tulip for $2.98. And when you're purchasing your bulbs, make sure you purchase them like this. Don't purchase them when they're already blooming, because they will not last long for you. So when I'm purchasing these, friends, what I do, I purchase them as is on the screen and not when they have already bloomed. Because when you take them home, you probably get a few days with them and you do not get to enjoy those beautiful blooms, right? So that's a tip for you. And then moving around here, friends, look at this container. This is $19.98, and you have pink tulips in this. It's like a bowl, like a dish, but it's very large. And these tulips will get 18 inches tall. Look at that, friends. That's a beautiful arrangement for you. You can put it in a fancy planter that you already have and put some moss on the top just to give it that fancy decorative look. Or you can just leave it like this as is. But there's so many options you can do with this, right? And then here we have red tulip. Red tulips, I love red tulips in the garden. Very different and very striking. I know a lot of us do not like red in the garden, but give it a try. You definitely will like red tulips. And moving over here, friends, we have purple hyacinth in the same plastic bowl for $19.98. Keep in mind, hyacinth gives off a smell. It's either you like it or you don't like it. I do not like the smell from hyacinths, but I love hyacinths in general. And then above here, we have more crocus for $2.98. And then let's move over here and see what they have. Alright friends, in these metal buckets we have red and white ruffle tulips for $10.98. These are the fancy looking ones, and these will also get 18 inches tall. And as I said before, you can see they're actually in a nursery container in the decorative pot. So you can definitely reuse these pots for different flowers. And then look at this one. This is the red and yellow truffle. It's beautiful. And then in these wooden boxes, these are $14.98. And I love in the wooden boxes too, it actually is lined, as you can see there, so you can reuse the boxes for different plants. So yes friends, so as you can see, Lowe's is getting ready for the spring garden season, right? And over here, look at these. This is a plastic purple container, and it is $10.98 with hyacinth, and I love that it matched the color again with the flowers. And these remind me of Easter, the pale yellow, pink and purple colors. So if you want to give this to someone, it's already made up for you. I know I would definitely appreciate a gift like this. And friends, in front of us, these are the ready refill gardening made easy. You pick your plant, you pick your planter, and you just drop it in. And these are $15.98. It fits 11.7 inches decorative pot. So with these, you just drop it in your planter you have at home. But just remember, they fit 11.7 inches planters, so keep that in mind. If not, you just take them out and just put them in, get some soil in your planters and tuck them in, whatever you decide to do. But here they have a combination. It looks like in here you have tulips, daffodils, and I think there's hyacinth in here too. You see right there, that looks like a hyacinth peeping out. I love to see when the bulbs are trying to emerge from the ground. Alright friends, if you're enjoying this video, I'd appreciate if you can click the like button and subscribe if you're not. If you're already subscribed, thank you as always. Friends, look at what is in front of us. We have a lot of clematis. This one is a wisteria blue moon. Look at the blooms on here. Okay, so this prefers fall to part sun. It blooms May and June. It will get 16 to 25 feet tall, and it's hardy down to zone 4, friends. Look at that. And they already come with a trellis just to give them support while the vines are getting taller. Next to it, we have the president. This is hardy down to zone 4. It will bloom June and September. It will grow 8 to 12 feet tall. And this falls in the B type. So friends, with your clematis, they have different categories, so keep that in mind. The instructions are on the back, and it tells you when you should prune them when they bloom. Okay, so very important, check the back for instructions. And then in here we have Dr. Ruppel, hardy down to zone 3. It will bloom May, June and September, and this will get 9 to 10.5 feet tall. Look at the vine already in these. Alright friends, next to it we have a multi-blue. I love this blue color. And the pruning group on this one is C, and this will get 7 to 9 feet tall. So friends, as I said before, check on the instructions to see when your clematis will bloom or when you need to prune it, okay? Because there's different types out there. All right, friends, up next we have Arabella, and the clematis of 1498. This falls in group C. It's hardy down to zone 3. It will bloom June to September, and it will get 24 to 48 inches tall. And next to it, we have a chocolate vine, zone 4. It blooms March to May. It gets 15 to 20 feet tall. And the clematis loves full to part sun. And next to it, we have Pink Fantasy, zone 3. Group type is B. It will bloom May, June, and September, and this will get 8 to 10 feet tall. And friends, as you can see, make sure you have a trellis for your clematis, okay? They're vining plants, they climb, so they need a support. And up here we have Cardinal. This is group C, hardy to zone 3. It will bloom June to September, and it will get 9 to 13 feet tall. I love this color. And once again, they're all $14.98. I have never seen so many choices, friends. There are so many choices here. Look at them. They're ready for you to take them home. The vines are so healthy looking. And then we have a Jackmani, zone 3. The group type is C. It will bloom June to September, and it will get 9 to 12 feet tall. So once again, read the instructions, see what group they're in, see when they bloom, and see when you need to prune them. Very important. All right, friends, look at this one. This one is definitely different. This is a honeysuckle vine, hardy climber, zone 3. Allows full to part sun. This will get 10 to 13 feet tall. I love the color in that one. All right, friends, there are so many choices. So let's go down to the bottom. Then we have a toil violet. Okay, excuse my pronunciation there, but you can see the name on the screen. This is hardy to zone 3. It will get 8 to 13 feet tall, and it falls in group C. I'm telling you, look, and I even think these are buds in front of us, friends. Alrighty, so here we have Polish Spirit. Group C, zones 3, loves full sun. It will bloom June to September, and it will get 10 to 11.5 feet tall. And then here we have Sunset, beautiful pink color. This is hardy to zone 4. It will bloom June to September, and it will get 6 to 9 feet tall, and it falls in group B. All right, friends, so here is the instructions on the back. They all come with the instructions, and it tells you the winter pruning for group B and group C. And if you're not sure, you can always Google what clematis you have if you're not sure and take it from there. But here I have the instructions on the screen for you. All right, friends, and moving up here, I saw a different foliage. So I'm like, what is this one? This one is a honeysuckle. And this is hardy to zone 4. And it will get 15 to 20 feet tall. And it blooms June to September. And what I love about this, friends, look at the foliage. Just look at that. It looks different, right? So I love this just for the foliage only. And the flowers, of course. Anyway, friends, so I think I captured all of the clematis they have here. And clematis, it's great to have one in your garden. And right over here, we have the bare root roses. I did a video with those. I'll link it down below for you. And then out to the front, they have some spring plants or shrubs. So this one is the Mediterranean pink heather. It is $13.98, and it blooms in spring. So this will get 1 foot tall and 2 feet wide, and it is non-hardy from zones 1 to 5, so meaning it will not come back for you. It's only hardy from zone 6 and up. But look at the beautiful blooms in this. I think this will look really cute in a planter. And then here they have the white perfection heather. This is $24.98. It also blooms in spring. And I was wondering, why is the price higher? And then I realized it's actually bigger. So this will get 12 to 18 inches tall and 24 to 30 inches wide, and it's non-hardy from zones 1 to 4. So you can see it comes in a bigger container, that's why. But I was so excited just to see some color in the garden center, right? They're just starting to get their shipment, but just to see some options, that makes me feel so happy. Because we know spring is here, right? We're ready to go out in the garden. In front of us, we have Little Henry. This is from Proven Winners, and this is award winning. Oh. And this is hardy from zones 5 through 9. It will get 2 to 3 feet tall and wide. And it blooms in summer. And you prune it after flowering. Look at the blooms on here, friends. And this is what it looks like in the fall. I've never seen this before, so I'm not sure if this is a new shrub. And it is $27.98. I love the white blooms on there. Let's see what we have here. This is a cayenne dogwood. Bright red stems. It is hardy to zones 4. And it prefers full sun. And this will get 6 to 8 feet tall and 8 to 10 feet wide. And it is $27.98. So this will get very large. As always, check the measurements and the instructions so that way you know where to plant your plants. And here we have azalea. I love azalea. This one will get 3 feet tall and 3.5 feet wide. It's hardy in zone 6A through 10. And this is an orange red of spectacular sunset. Oh, so pretty. In person, the bloom was really orange looking, but through the video, it doesn't look like that. And here we have a pink azalea also. I love azaleas. When they bloom in the spring, the colors are so vibrant. I have maybe 2, I think, at the side of my house, and I love looking at azaleas. Beautiful colors. And the blooms last a couple of weeks. They last a very long time. So it's a good shrub to have in your garden for spring. Definitely, I would recommend it. And here's a close-up of the bloom for you, friends. All right, friends, I just wanted to share with you what's available at Lowe's Garden Center. As you can see, the stock is just coming in, so there'll be more stuff to come. So anyway, I really hope you enjoyed this video, and happy spring. Thank you so much for being here. Cheers.